Send Lot is starting to receive some love from Senator Cassidy, with him announcing today that the Rapides Parish will soon receive federal funding to strengthen transportation infrastructure in the region. And according to him, these federal investments are something that will help set Rapides Parish up for success in the future for years to come. In total, Rapides Parish is set to receive $384,000 from the U.S. Department of Transportation. These funds come from the Infrastructure Investment and Jobs Act, a bipartisan bill that Senator Cassidy was a lead author of. The funds set to be given to the Rapides Area Planning Commission will go towards improvements to Central Louisiana's transportation network. It is projected that the funds will go towards the construction of a new training and vehicle inspection center for transit vehicles. According to Cassidy, the center will be used by 6 rural-based transit providers and another 13 providers focused on the transportation of the elderly and people with disabilities. Cassidy's office says the creation of this new facility will bring a new level of coordinated transportation across the multi-parish region of Central Louisiana. In a statement in conjunction to his funding announcements, Senator Cassidy says, quote, elderly and disabled Louisianans in rural areas should be able to rely on our transportation system to get around. This funding from the infrastructure law helps Rapides Parish catch up to 2024 and build a future for 2050.